You are live. Monday, the great mentorship day for anybody that speaks, presents, entrepreneurs, people that want to get their point across. Let's do this thing. The topic today, and if you would like to join me in here today and talk about this, it is available to you. Let me just put this up there. It's joinraylive.com. That's where we're at. Right there, put that ticker up underneath. Join Ray Live. Come on in and let's talk. But everybody out there has a job and another job. So even if you're unemployed slash second job title. If you're homeless slash second job title. If you are a parent, stay-at-home parent, you're a stay-at-home parent slash second job title. And that second job title is something that people resist. And by resisting it, you're actually making your life so much harder. Just embrace it. That second job title is sales. We live in a sales world. And when you have a kid that wants a cookie, they will get that cookie because they have so much more will than power. They're going to drag you down. But as an adult, as a parent, have you ever tried to get your kid to clean their room? That's a sales job. Have you ever tried to get your spouse to want to go to the restaurant you want to go to instead of the one they want to go to? That is sales. And so I think it's Patricia Fripp that says something along the lines of life is a series of sales situations. But we live every day in a situation where we have to influence those around us to do things that are going to be beneficial for both of us. And understanding how sales works is critical to your success as an entrepreneur. It's critical to your success as a speaker. It's critical to your success as a presenter, as a leader, as a parent, as a good citizen of the world. And the difference between influence and manipulation is so small. The techniques are the same. The difference is in the intent of the person. So if I want to do something that makes your life better and easier, and I can point you down that path that's going to make something so much easier, so much better, so much more important for you to do, and so much beneficial for the outcomes for you, what I'm doing is I'm influencing you. If I'm doing the same thing, but I'm doing it to get a better outcome for me, that's manipulation. But the skill set is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It's how the intent of the person is out there. And the ability to influence affects everything. And if you ever look at the Cialdini Institute in Cialdini's book, Influence, there are 7, now I think 8 principles of influence. And they all can be adapted to use and make your life easier to make other people's lives easier. My sister had to present in front of a group of people, and she presented it from her perspective, and nobody bought into what she did. And she did the exact same thing the next day with a complete turnaround of perspective, where she looked at life through their eyes with their wallet and their avenue, and she wound up getting exactly what she didn't get the day before. So it's a series of perspective changing things that you need to do to bring yourself in line with sales. And sales is simply influence. If you believe in what you do, and as entrepreneurs, you should believe that what you do better, faster, smarter than anybody else out there. Not anybody else, but most people that do that. You have this gift. You have this native genius. You have to believe that you are great at what you do. And you have to believe that what you do is transformational for your customers. You have to believe that you are great at what you do. You are so unique that you can charge very unique pricing for it. And that what you do, when you get the information that's in your head and you put it into the information in others' heads, it is transformational. It makes their life change. It makes it better and easier. I know that the history of my life, when I hang around people for extended periods of time, their sales go up. And it's just a thought process of how you look at things. And it's all ethically done. It's all done in a way that makes the other person better. Because if you can't make the other person better, if you don't believe that what you're doing is changing lives for other people, you can't sell it very well. So those are some key things. The three really big pillars that an entrepreneur needs to master is their native genius. Are you great at what you do? Right? Better, faster, smarter, more unique. Are you so unique that you can charge unique pricing? Is your process, skill, idea, is it transformational? And when you look at true salespeople are people that have conversations with others and the other person buys from them and doesn't even believe they've been sold anything. Because what they've done is they've led the person down a path to change their lives for the better. And that's really what sales is all about. It's not about techniques. It's not about, it's about connecting with people and solving problems. If you can solve problems, you can sell. But if you worry about being salesy, you'll never sell a thing, because that's a thought, not a fact. If you can change someone's life, and this was a big game changer for me, and hopefully it's a game changer for you. I know that what I do with people makes their lives easier and better. I know that when I do this, they make more money. They create more laughter. They have more fun around them. I know all these things. And if I don't give them an opportunity to buy into that, I'm being selfish for cutting them out of an easier path in their life. So I believe that. And it took years for me to believe that. I thought, all I do is talk. How important is talking? It can't be very important. But I look at the things that I've done in the past. I'm going, oh my God, if I read what this guy did, I would think, well, that guy's pretty good. But I didn't believe it because it was myself that was doing it. So that's a big battle as well. But the native genius is a big part of it. Your ability to communicate. You have to master written communication, which is emails. Nothing long. Oh, that's a whole other topic. This is written communication. That's what a lot of messaging is written communication. You have to master one-on-one communication as you're going with people. You have to be charismatic through this little green dot that's on your computer, whatever color you have in there. You have to understand that when you're on virtually, that this is your stage. You're not live, but you need to battle for the attention from the person's neighborhood, the cats, whatever else is in there. And you've got to come alive. You got to know when to go big head, little voice, and when to roar back and lean back, all these things. That's another thing. So you've got to master one-on-one communication. You have to master one-to-many communications. How good are you live? How good are you virtually? There are different things you need to do in each situation to make yourself more compelling, make your message come across, make people buy in and lean into you. And then you have to be good virtually as well as live with those things. Okay. The third component, your people skills. Do you have confidence? Without confidence, it's very hard to have good people skills. So you have to believe in self-confidence, and you have to believe in your self-esteem. So what you believe you can do is self-confidence. What you believe that you're perceived as, what others see you as. Do you have value in the marketplace? Do you have value in the world? You have to believe both of those things. So your confidence is huge. Do you have humor? Are you able to disarm, charm, and take people to the places that you want them to go? And it's a lot easier to do to get instant, because laughter is instant acceptance, it's instant likability, it's instant rapport, it's instant trust. These are things that are huge. So humor is a big thing. Can you influence? Do you understand the principles like reciprocity and unity, authority, all these things that make it easy for people to understand and make people want to listen to you more? The third thing is, where's your charisma? Charisma is a process, just like it's a math process, and it's made up of a bunch of little things. Do you still have childlike awe and wonder? Every charismatic person I've ever met, there's this sense of awe and wonder. Oh, wow, look at this. Isn't this amazing? Oh, look at that. There's a row of ants growing up a wall. Isn't that interesting? What can we learn from that? What can we do from that? How is this unique? Look at the lawn. Look at the little yellow dandelion sticking out over the rest of the grass. It looks like giant big birds handing in this field of green. Whatever it is, this childlike awe and wonder pops up. They are overwhelmingly positive. The language of leadership is unwaveringly positive, and these people see how things can happen versus how things can get in the way. They don't look at roadblocks. They look at roadblocks as launching pads. Big one, the one that's hardest to teach people if they don't have it, having a genuine concern for others. Because if you aren't concerned with other people, if you aren't in the process of making the world a better place around you, I can't change the world, but I can change my little place. And I can make a little place a better place to live. And I can help those that are in my little orbit, and I can bring them in, and I can create this world of better communication and better sales for them within this orbit. I can't do that with everybody. I don't want to do it with everybody. I just want to do it with some people. So these are the things that really are a big piece of sales. And if you think salespeople are evil, you haven't met the right salespeople, and you're not looking at sales the right way. This is the key to taking what you have right now and making it more available to other people. And that's what we all want to do. We all want people to thrive. There's so much stuff out there that we can all do. And if you share it with other people and go with it, it becomes better. So remember, everything you have today, whatever it is, if you're a speaker, you're a salesperson. Because if you don't sell your speaking, you don't ever get to speak. And then you're not a speaker because you're a mute. You're talking to nobody. And how do you make a business, a meeting planner's life easier so they want to bring you in? There's so many little things that you do. Well, here's an article for this. Here's meeting people, doing these things. These are all things that are so fundamental to humanness. And I it's like kind of like my mission to point this stuff out with people, but I love this stuff. If you want to talk about where you are and what you can do, let me put that. There's my link to my calendar right there going across. It's calendly.com/the-lean-in-factor/15 minutes. Happy to talk to anybody for 15 minutes about where they are, what you're trying to accomplish. And I bet in those 15 minutes, I can give you one or two things that will make your life better and easier and move you forward. So anybody wants it, there it is right there. Come on in. Let's talk. All right. There's a quick Monday mentoring session. Remember, sales is great. And be the salesperson that you would love to buy from, which is the person that makes your life better. You don't even think they've sold you a thing. All right. Have a great one.